welcome. Have you ever thought about how much you follow your logical mind versus your intuition? And bearing in mind that our logical mind, which we feel that we might listen to and run from, actually we end up following 85% of our subconscious mind, which is built on the programs and experiences of our past, which then kind of asks the question like, okay, is that then logical if we are then allowing ourselves to be run on that? And I, for pretty much most of my life, ran on my logical mind. So I went to college, I went to uni, I got a good job, got married, had children, got the dog. And it got me to a place of, yes, having things in the material world, but internally I was not happy, I was not balanced, I was quite stressed, I was overloaded, and I just wasn't present and I wasn't enjoying life, and I certainly wasn't getting the most out of life. So I've been on this incredible awakening journey for the last probably 8-9 years, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, and it's actually brought me to the place recently where I have decided I am going to go all in following my intuition. Now, I'm still going to be balanced with my masculine and the feminine, because the masculine energy is all about doing and action. So it's not that I'm going to be sitting here, cross-legged doing kumbaya, but I'm going to allow my intuition to flow when it is to do a video, when it is to connect with people. Like, where am I feeling pulled? Where am I feeling contracted and I need to stay? And I'm going to see, well, where is that going to get me? Because I know that following my logical mind, well, I know where it got me, and I've shared where it got me. And recently I've been kind of half in and half out. So I've still been following the logical mind. As an example, like, I need money. I have children, I have pets, I've got bills. I need money. And I needed money quick. So my logical mind was like, okay, well, you're great with people. Why don't you go into coaching? Things aligned. Where I met this lady, I could have worked in a shop and, I could have connected with people. And even though I was feeling pulled to do that a little bit, it was the logical mind that was doing that. So I decided, the same as what I did when it was COVID times, that I have to choose one or the other. I cannot be in a place of, like with COVID, I was in a place of fear, but I also had my spiritual beliefs that everything is energy, and about the placebo and how we can make ourselves ill and how we can make ourselves well. So I kind of decided at that point, you choose one or the other, you can't do both. So I chose my beliefs. And at the moment, I feel like, yes, I've been doing both. I've been following the logical mind, listening to the logical mind, and also following the intuition, but I haven't been neither here nor there. So I've decided, okay, you know what? I am going to jump in 100% and follow the intuition, which I have been doing. And then how that shows up in my life is connecting with my dreams. So I've been recording my dreams now since around my birthday, which was April 19th. And I have a lot of dreams. So I've had close to 400 dreams. So that's a lot of information. And the dreams is, information from our psyche. So I follow that. I get a Jungian interpretation, this lady called Kim who works on archetypes, and also a transpersonal lens, which is kind of like the soul's journey. So it's quite a holistic view, different aspects coming in there. And then I use the information that I get from my dreams to guide me in life, as well as that, like even now doing this video, I was doing something else, but all of a sudden I felt like, no, I want to do a video. This feels like a time, and just trusting in what wants to come through me. Whereas before I was doing scripted videos, seeing what was popular sometimes, not all the time, so seeing what was popular, getting a script, But now I've decided, no, I'm not even going to do that. I really am just waiting till I get the intuition, when I get the pull, when I receive the downloads, whether it's through my dreams or just like now. And I'm going to trust in that. And I also understand that there might even be a period where I might potentially get into debt because I need money and I don't have enough. Um, but it's about going all in and trusting in the unseen. And as I said, I've done the other side where I followed the logical mind, and it got me to a place where I had what could be perceived as happiness, but it was all external. It wasn't an inside job. It didn't come from this space from within. And I know already, when I've been already a lot following my intuition compared to what I used to do, I am a lot happier pretty much all the time. Of course, emotions still need to come through me and I allow them to, but I'm definitely in a place of just joy and love and an abundance of that even for other people. So I know that already I'm psychologically rich from following that. So it'll just be interesting to see what comes from that. But I really wanted to share this because I know that other people can be stuck in that place of where they need money, but it can be very hard to get drawn into the path of security and safety because we have the bills and things to pay. But my question, I suppose, for you is, if you're still here watching this, like, where has that got you by doing that? Like, really connect with yourself. Like, where you are right now, would you be happy to have the rest of your life being that way? Because I know for me, I definitely was not. And so, what's something that you could do to follow your intuition? Do you trust your intuition and your soul to guide you to your path? Because, you know, we come into the world as babies knowing and trusting. It's then as we grow and we have all of these programs and that which then we run on these subconscious patterns, that a lot of people end up being burnt out or having mental health problems, or just not being happy and content in their life. So yeah, ask yourself and see, you know, you're here watching this for a reason. And I trust that if you are here watching this, it's because you need this message as much as I need this message. Anyway, so much love and blessings.